there, thanks for joining us. You're watching a KSNC broadcast. I'm here with the lovely one and only Marina McCoy. How are you doing today? What inspired you to put the event on?
Well, I noticed that there's a disconnect between, us being a sustainable school and people being aware of what's going on around the basin. So I thought what better way to bring all the environmental stuff on campus, local nonprofits and just fun interactive stuff. No one really talking and speaking. I wanted people to get interactive and know what's going on. Have
Absolutely.
Free food, free music, and free water bottles, reusable bags.
Did you have a lot of people show up and show you love and talk about the earth and sustainability?
I had the Lake Tahoe Farmers Market because I think it's important that people should be buying local food. We do have farmers markets in Tahoe.
Certainly.
And then also the League to Save the Lake, the Keep Tahoe Blue stickers, those ones, Sustainable Tahoe, and we had IVGA talking about water and bear safety, which is really big, and also Tahoe Rim Trail because I want people to go and do trail work over and get involved. We have an awesome hiking trail around the lake, so I'd love to see more people doing it.
Thank you very much, Marina. I hope
thank
you all
you.
enjoy the rest of this video of Earth Day that Marina put so much effort into.
Thank you. I'm pretty good at keeping up.
Hi, I'm Shannon Scarrett. I am the Director of Membership and Outreach for the Tahoe Rim Trail Association, and I want to welcome you to our booth. We are the main steward of the 165-mile Tahoe Rim Trail. It goes around the ridge tops of the Sierra Nevada mountain range, which encompasses Lake Tahoe. And we're here just providing information about the trail, answering questions, getting volunteers to come help us build trail this summer, and hopefully get some students and faculty out hiking on it. So check out our website at www.tahoerimtrail.org to learn more. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Aaron Hussman. I'm the Community Engagement Associate for the League to Save Lake Tahoe, Keep Tahoe Blue. We're out here today educating people on the effects of stormwater runoff and aquatic invasive species. Stormwater runoff contributes about 70% of the decline in lake's clarity by putting dirty stormwater straight from our highways into the lake. There are about 43 of these pipes all around Tahoe, dumping oil, grease, fine sediment, unfiltered, right into the lake, contributing to that decline in clarity. The other big cause is aquatic invasive species that are brought here by boats and other visitors to the Tahoe Basin unintentionally. Those produce a lot more nutrients in the lake that allow the algae to thrive and actually outcompete native species that are beneficial for the ecosystem. So we've got a couple great programs that help tackle that. For the stormwater, we have pipe keepers, which send citizen volunteers out to collect water samples, and we analyze those for turbidity, or the cloudiness of the water. And that allows us to determine which pipes in Tahoe are actually the worst ones, the worst offenders, if you will. To tackle the aquatic invasives, we've got a really great program coming up this summer called Eyes on the Lake that trains everyday Tahoe lovers to identify the difference between aquatic invasives and the native species. After a 2-hour classroom training, we just send you out and you have fun the rest of the summer when you're kayaking, boating, stand-up paddleboarding, and you identify them. You give us a call and we send the right agency out to take care of them. We'll be having trainings on North Shore, South Shore, East Shore, West Shore, all throughout May, June, and July to get people educated and up to date on the difference.
Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, no problem.
This is the Giving Garden, and it is a student-run educational program where kids in the community can learn about sustainable agriculture in alpine environments such as Lake Tahoe. So this is kind of learning how to reduce waste, kind of encompassing the entire circle of sustainability. Reducing waste, using food scraps, compost, breaking it down to usable soil, which we can then, use to produce vibrant plants here in an environment that would otherwise be lacking nutrients for such activities. Right here we have an avocado tree that's growing pretty vibrantly. We sprouted it from seed.
Could avocado trees grow in Tahoe's climate?
Outdoors, no, probably not, because of the frost. But in a greenhouse environment, and a window, you know, solarium, wherever you have that kind of sunny spot for them to grow, and can regulate the temperatures to above freezing. You know, so if you can make the climate similar enough to, say, the foothills, then you can grow them. You know, so that's the thing. You can grow citrus up here. You can grow avocados. You can grow a lot of things, and the goal would be to eventually show that we could grow, say, coffee or cacao.
Oh yeah, cool. I
Yeah.
know that coffee's grown under volcanoes a lot, so it's a nutrient-rich soil, which is up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really that, and we're partnering with Project Mana.
Because of some trade agreement than you would to keep it here and feed your folks that are around that particular area. I mean, it's crazy to like have people that have, you know, diseases that are health informed and other things of that nature, and lack of access to food where the food is actually produced. You know, but going back to the other side of the food deserts, and you know, Jordan, I feel like your beginning was looking at what's going on in Oakland. I'm guessing that a lot of you have been to San Francisco before. Yeah, right? So what happens when you go walk around like downtown San Francisco? What do you see? What's that?
People offer you things.
People. I'm not talking about chicken. I'm talking about like, I envision walking down the street from my buddy's house and going around the corner, and I'm like, oh, coffee shop here, and you know, this sort of farmer's market, fresh fruit and fresh vegetables here, and this artisan baked bread and all this other great food. But when you go to Oakland and you go into that area and you see liquor store, no grocery store,
Yes.
right? Gas station.
So the one I decided to do first is ALEC. It stands for the American Legislative Exchange Council, and basically ALEC is it's a group of both state legislators and corporate lobbyists, and they meet in pretty much secret closed-door meetings, and it's you have to pay to be a member of it for the corporations. And what they do is they meet with these state legislators, and they come up with proposals for different laws that essentially benefit the corporations. So whatever the corporation is looking to have some sort of interest in, it joins this organization. It gets a vote then, and an ability to affect how legislation is drafted. And then generally those state legislatures will actually, and they're pretty much almost entirely conservative Republicans, and go back to their states and basically take those to the legislators and try and propose them as laws.
So I guess, let's see here, how many people we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 people reading and 3 prizes. So all of you have a really good fucking chance.
Yeah!
First place prize is a wonderful glass Camelback water bottle. $25 value. I kept the sticker on there so you all just fucking know. Next prize is a $10 Rails gift card. And depending on how I feel, on like how good your guys' stuff is, we'll either do 2 prizes and you get the gift card and the pineapple, or I'm gonna keep the pineapple. No, just kidding. Or there'll be a 3rd place person for the pineapple. So, I guess we'll start with Jordan. Jordan. Woo! Yeah, Jordan. You want a mic?
No, it's okay.
A rough breeze. Contagious laughter grows as our half-pilled tents are abandoned, hairs igniting upwards, struck by air and dust. Adolescent arms stuck in place like snowman sticks, and the facial expression of those 90s troll dolls with colorful hair. A statue of the weather conditions, lips spread ear to ear. The joy of getting slapped in the face by Mother Nature is invigorating and beautiful, almost as great as my brother's happiness as he embraces the wind. So that's just a quick little poem I wrote about this picture, if anyone actually wants to see it. It's just, I don't know, we were at a camping trip and it was just like this dust storm just like smashed him. And he was just like, oh.
Hey, stragglers, if you want to sign up, sign up. Wait, people.
Stragglers.
Anyone want to sign up?
No, no, never mind. You have good chances at winning a pineapple.
And next up we have Chris Mubaraz reading Poetry.
Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Why is this so low? Hi, everybody. Let me tell you a little something about cheeseburgers. They're of the earth. Or at least they were, once when sausage grinders occupied every kitchen counter in Colorado. Then refrigeration came along and gave us cold beer from Milwaukee. Cause and effect, supply and demand. Suffice it to say, I can't eat cheeseburgers often because ethical meat is expensive. And it makes me feel excluded. Thanks, capitalism. I'm gonna go cry in my hummus. I say keep it low. It's like minor literature, it's fine.
Keep it low. Should I just stand like this?
Yes.
Speak into it. You guys want to read? Sign up. Not right now. You're fucking last. No, I'm kidding. I'll just sign you up. Cat.
Thank you.
It's you, babe. It's all you.
Alright, was it alright if I read 3 poems?
No! Yeah.
Alright. Alright, this first one is called Hit with a Free T-Cell. Transaction, transgression, the final lysis, degradation and self-defeat compromise the immune system. Foreign enemy inside of me. They don't mean to, it's all an accident. As kind as holding the door unintentionally. Let them slide through without wasting their energy. As cruel as bursting the liver. Enemies mingle inside your bloodstream. A nice bed and breakfast. A sex hotel with love stains on your hemoglobin. They didn't know their micro shits would kill you. Just a technicality of interrelated chemistry. If you were still alive and the microbes were ridiculously anthropomorphized, one HIV virion might visit your bedside with needle legs and a bulging genetic signature hanging out like a tie. It may leave a card for you at the expense of $3, a lack of thought, a rigid social order, and a poorly masked sense of empathy.
Yes!
Alright, the second one is called Drinking Time. Drinking time, drinking rye, thinking rhyme. Oh, I read the title twice, I'm sorry. Alright, drinking rye. Thank you very much. Have your blessing. Drinking rye, thinking rhymes. Tinker with that sense of time. Boil in water with some leaves, or take it with a glass of wine. Call out for certain traits. Stay in the game through altered states. Altered mood, another time. Don't let yourself dissipate. For or against that job. Fight to hold on as your dreamland gets logged across a legislator, the birth of a new product. Run down, low down, drunk off dreams of Motown, where outlines of colorless lips row expectations into divine right. Emaciated shells cripple like the little footholds of scaffold, stacked like Egyptian skeletons, parasitic for ripples of the simplest life, grasping sensibilities.
Yes!
I apologize for that one. I think my rhyme scheme is slightly off.
Don't apologize for anything.
Alright, this last one's called Philia. Whistle songs for the ages, through holes in your slimy teeth. A pan flute of anatomy records your mother's facial structure, like rounded dough with bread puffed cheeks. It records your father's mole on his left knuckle, passed through his genealogy for ages and ages. History is whimsy, for once the joker's on top, with snarky poets and eccentrics in robes. The kings and lords and knights dance to the Philiad songs. They pay the poets to remember their faces for them, and their children. Costs extra to cut out the satire. Watch for the air, a poet's curse, a scorn from society, the loss of a tooth, the Celtic witch hunt.
With bull fat lining their teeth, they say you can't join the sacrifice. You are naked without their blessing. Your hair falls out, your skin hardens and cracks like a pine under the feet of the druid. He cuts your mistletoe with a golden sickle, taking the blessing, leaving you behind.
God, I fucking love you.
Yes.
Always check out the SNC library. That's how I found that historical accounts on Celtic Druidism. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Nice job, Connor. And now we have Scout.
Giants. I'm not a poet. It's a fair warning to everyone.
Now you say, you don't even know it.
You
Right?
got me, Emily. Alright. She will stand before you, steadfast and sure of her ever-changing beauty. She will imprint herself upon you and capture you under her spell. Intrigued, you will dare to explore her every nook and cranny. She will catch you off guard as breathless whispers turn to fierce tantrums, daring you to run away. She will test your love for her, but you will return because knowing her you know that every passionate outburst is temporary and always she will settle in to peace, begging you back to her. She will dress and undress before you, changing her clothes and her skin like a chameleon, reflecting her place in the world around her. She will hold you hostage as her moods change with every sunrise. You anxiously awake to see who she will be that day. For once she has let you in and gotten you under her skin, you will creatively endeavor to meet her on her terms, surrendering such else. Yet she is both the addiction and the cure, and as so many who profess their love for her, she'll profess hers back. And yet, still from her greatest lovers, she will choose few, choose so fiercely that they remain forever entangled in her embrace, and their memories suspended forever in time, a symbol of their love for the mountain.
Yeah.
That sounded a lot like a poem, non-poet. Are you gonna read now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to introduce him?
Well,
This is George W. Bush. He came all the way from Texas just to read for us.
Painting, not poetry?
Okay.
Yeah, so I had some stuff ready for today, but my computer's dead. I don't know where the hell my charger is.
Woo! Improvisation!
So I'm going to read a passage that I have from The Wisdom of the Native Americans.
Nice.
And I just need to open up to my underlined section. Hold on. All right, it's right in the beginning. As we enter the 21st century, Western civilization is confronting the inevitable results of this European-American philosophy of dominance. We have gotten out of balance with our Earth, and the very future of our planet depends on our capacity to restore the balance. We are crying out for help, for a grounding in the truth of nature, for the words of wisdom. That wisdom is here, contained in the words of the native peoples of America. But these people speak quietly. Their words are simple and their voices soft. We have not heard them because we have not taken the time to listen. Perhaps now is the right time for us to open our ears and our hearts to the words they have to say. Yes! And now we have Marina. And Marina did a great job tonight. Getting all this set up. So definitely thank her. Earth Day was basically entirely her, so
Alright, this is my first time doing this, so.
Virgin!
So I wrote this about the Earth Day. You guys like it?
God, I love you.
It's called Live with the Earth. It truly amazes me how disconnected the human race is with the environment. The whole out of sight, out of mind, and business as usual way of thinking needs to stop. Why do we destroy our surrounding ecosystems when they're the ones that keep us alive? We need to stop acting like we can live without plants, water, and air. Plants can live without us, but we can't live without them. As Jonas Salk once said, if all insects on Earth disappeared, within 50 years, all life on Earth would end. If all human beings disappeared from Earth, within 50 years, all forms of life would flourish. Ouch, that stings a little, doesn't it? We don't live with the Earth like plants, animals, and insects do. We take more than we need. We use resources until there's nothing left. We indulge in overconsumption and then die off. Look back at history on past civilizations.
the Mayans, Easter Island, Fertile Crescent, and Greenland, to name a few. What is the #1 reason all these civilizations collapsed? They ran out of resources. They destroyed all the resources that they depended on for survival. Sound familiar? This shouldn't be about being selfish and wanting humans to live forever. It's about recognizing that we have screwed over all other living organisms that have done absolutely nothing to us but keep us alive. Rivers, lakes, and oceans don't deserve to be polluted with toxic chemicals or our trash. Birds, whales, and other animals shouldn't be ingesting plastic that we throw into their homes. They don't deserve that. Do we truly value the earth and all that it produces? Or has the earth just become another product that we consume? This isn't about making you feel guilty. It's about making you aware of what's going on, knowing where your clothes, food, and electronics come from, recognizing that people all over the world go hungry every day, yet we toss away food because it doesn't look appetizing anymore, or we took too much and let it go to waste. It's time to be appreciative for everything we have. We are so blessed to be able to live. Take a look at where we live. Life is a beautiful thing to waste. Don't ever think that you can't make a difference. We all can make a difference. As Margaret Mead says, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed people can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Because when I look around, I don't see a lot of hopelessness, I see a lot of hope. Thank you.
Thank you, Marina. Next we have Kat.
Woo! Are you gonna read now?
No?
That's mine.
The pineapple's a prize. You could potentially win that tonight.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Pineapple. I'm not being sarcastic.
Here we go. The human condition. And each and every one of our minds is a consciousness, a beautiful thing. In you is an entire universe of your making, a microcosm of all your wonderings. Our potential is unequivocal, so beautiful is the human soul. The separation of you from me, from us, and we is actually a fallacy. We are more similar than not. We all have the same wishes for happiness, love, community, family, and acceptance. Yet our minds have been misdirected and injected with the poison of hate and the fallacy that we are not the masters of our own fate. We have been spoon-fed the lie that we are inherently wicked. The notion that it is human nature to destroy is fiction. It is an excuse to evade taking responsibility, a means of deniability. But it is the love in our hearts that is intrinsic. I see the true human condition on many occasions. It is characterized by selfless, unconditional compassion. I've seen our true nature when a baby is near, in the stares of admiration, of love. The unconscious smile that tugs at our lips when they do something adorable. The true human nature is one of love. I see this love in the gentle caresses through soft fur of an animal companion. I have heard it in involuntary awes and sighs of admiration and contentment. If it was our true nature to harm and hate, then we would not go outdoors on a sunny day solely to appreciate. I see this love in warm embraces and passionate kisses. I see it in the friendly smile of a stranger, the outstretched hand of helping someone out of danger. It is why all the heads in a room will turn when a newborn baby's cries reach their ear. It was seen when unsung heroes rush into the burning buildings, war zones, and places of carnage, their own safety secondary to their need to give charity. We want to help, though we have been conditioned by social norms to look the other way and carry on about our day. And why? Why do we deny ourselves this community? What are we afraid of? Of our help going unwelcome? We fear rejection. Well, I will not let fear of rejection alter my perceptions. Why let fear dictate your actions and prevent you from becoming the conscious, kind, and loving being you are meant to be? We must change our position on our current view of the human condition. We have love in our hearts and hope in our souls. Open your eyes and see the beauty that makes us whole. Make compassion the new nature, and let love be your savior.
Now we're gonna listen to Emily's poetry.
Act 2.
What?
No. The earth hates you. She is sick of you thinking you have mutual desires and acquaintances. How fucking dare you? Thinking you can toss your petty bullshit out at her like a hot skillet awaiting the pig strip. You're just as bloated and alone as the earth floating around in the cosmic pot of fish jambalaya that nobody wants to eat. Hoping to stay in orbit, but never really sure of it working out for you. Fuck your favors. She doesn't have to help you move out of your boyfriend's house or tell you how much ginger will make you shit yourself. She could stop twirling around the sun if she really wanted to. Teach us all a lesson about gratitude and respect for your elders. But she knows there's no point. The silent treatment from your own mother, it hurts, doesn't it? She's pissed. So figure out the best way to apologize.
Yes!
Because I believe you all need something to remember, something to shake you, something to break you, take you out of the hypnotism of submissivism. Not having a rock makes you harder to trust. Excuse me. Not having a cock makes you harder to trust. Whoa, totally different things. Harder to believe. I'm just so emotional sometimes because I have a period, you know. What is important to you? Get out of your own way and use the synchronized swimming moves from summer camp with a Bruce Lee twist through the shit-filled industrial canals. And when you float by apathy, remember summer camp. When you were the second girl in the murky pond and everyone followed you in, not the instructor. The pack doesn't move on until the second wolf picks up the scent also. So bring all your friends. Don't be afraid. The message is scary, but so's the charade. When you're thrust out of the wings and onto the stage, will you have Vaseline on your teeth and your tits to your chin? Or will you be the one they call pretty on the inside? Show them how pretty you are on the inside the next time a cop tries to grab your ass after letting you slide on another underage drinking ticket. Stain those pretty polished boots with bile because you're boring me with your spineless sushi-eating self. Shut up already and do something worth your time and mine. P.S. The earth wouldn't be pissed if you woke the fuck up either.
Yes!
So, what do you think, Cole?
Does anyone else want to go?
Yeah, does anyone else?
So yeah, does anyone
Jazz Odyssey.
Does anyone else have anything that they want to present? We're gonna have Tony and David come up. Just one more round of applause, I guess, for Marina because she killed it today. I had a great time.
We're gonna play one song and then we'll do applause rating and give out these cool ass things, and then you guys can keep on doing thing. Cool?
Can you bring the mic over here?
Oh, and if people could text their friends that they squeeze so it doesn't get wasted.
Yeah.
Awesome. There's a lot of food. You bring Tupperware.
That's what I need, some Tupperware. I need some Tupperware.
Yeah, bring Tupperware. That's what we're doing.
What'd you fuck?
Yeah. Speaking of not letting things go, I forgot my keys.
You want to do a quick comedy routine up here? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Gorilla. Gorilla music.
Interrupting cowboy.
Oh, and it's
No
gone.
punchline! No punchline!
Alright, so this is my brother Tony, for all of you guys who don't know him. He's on leave from the military, so he's taking
And now, we will be giving out the awards. Just to iterate once again, third prize is.
Chew your food.
This is lovely. Okay, sorry, Mom.
I'll take the stage here.
Swallow it too,
Do you want some more?
Do you get something to drink?
Okay. Third prize is this pineapple.
Yeah!
And then we have a $10 gift card to Rayleigh's. And this lovely glass water bottle, cash value of $25. So that's how we're gonna do it.
Clap the loudest for who you want to win. Or cheer. Or
Yeah, right.
scream.
Do noisy shit. First up, we have Jordan.
Yeah!
Chris. Connor. Scout. Marina. Cat. And Tony. Judges Deliberation Circle, excuse me. I think it. No! Cannot vote for me. I have like 3 pineapples in my house right now. That'd be pretty biased. Honestly, I just feel like, and the winner is me! 3rd, 2nd, and 1st! Mrs. Meyerman! Third?
No.
I think it's 3, 2,
Do a recount of your top 3.
All right,
Okay.
top three, we're redoing it.
David and Tony. Marina McCoy. And Connor Jordan. Two, 3.
All right. It's gonna be 3rd place. David and Tony. No pineapple in there. And in 2nd place we have Marina McCoy from a $10 Rose gift card.
Oh yeah, those are all.
And in 1st place, Connor Jordan. Water bottle. Thank you so much for coming out.
Sorry you didn't get the pineapple, Connor.
Birthday. People like you too much.
Yeah, so here's my final message, I guess.
Okay.
Get home safe, guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay? Okay. So make sure you're not driving out drunk, getting stoned as fuck, and then drive down the hill. Yeah. Just be safe out there. Be safe and do great things. I love you. Goodbye. Happy birthday. Yeah. Woo. Oh yeah. Wait. This Thursday is Poetry in Your Pocket Day. So, you might end up with some poetry in your pocket or some poetry spat in your goddamn face. So everybody should be taking part in this on Thursday. Even if you hate poetry, memorize some silly line. I got great combo blue. I want to do to you what the springtime does to cherry blossoms, but in the prison kind of way. Okay, that's fucking poetry.